Okay guys, we're going to be having a review / comparison of these that I will add the footage afterwards, but we are going, since this came in the waterproof fire kit or watertight that I bought, we're going to see how it does inside of there compared to by itself, which you'll see later in the video. So keep watching to see how it does. But inside the fire kit, the waterproof kit, let's see how it does. I'm putting this in there to catch any moisture so we can see if that gets wet. So I shut it, it's sealed, let's dunk it. Okay, it's been dunked. I'm going to dry it off. I don't see any moisture in there, no water droplets. Let's see. Completely dry. Okay, now I have tried this Tinder out and it lasts for about 7 minutes, but I want to see if it'll light after it's wet. So let's take this out and let's dunk the fire starter. Gonna fully submerge it in water. So basically this would not wet. I'm gonna try to squeeze some of the water out and we'll dry it off. But if it has been soaked down to the center, it's not gonna light. If I pull it apart and it is dry in the center, it should light and dry itself off and continue to burn. So let's open this up. And due to it being wet, I'm going to try both ferro rods and see what the results are. Trying to open this up. It's like kind of rolled. So there you go, see? I have to get to the center. Let's see how dry that is. Tear it apart, expose the fibers. I'm going to try to light it with this one first. So, SparkForce. There we go. See, so what I did was I just shaved off some of the ferro rod, and seeing it has a high magnesium content, or even ones that don't have high magnesium contents in them, what it does is it, since it has the magnesium, it's kind of like shaving off of a magnesium bar, and it lights up wet tinders a lot easier. So there's a tip for y'all guys. So this will probably burn for a couple minutes. I'm not gonna put y'all guys through that, but the case is watertight like it advertises. And if y'all guys watch to the end of this video, you will see that these are or are not watertight. Let's get to the next part of this video. Hey guys, this is Caleb with Priority Survival, and today we have a quick overview / comparison of two very similar ferro rods. Both are from Ultimate Survival Technologies. And this one is the StrikeForce. This is the SparkForce. Both of these ferro rods are essentially the same thing, just the SparkForce is a bit smaller, or a bit, it is a lot smaller. as you can see here. Anyway, what we're going to do is try striking both these ferro rods and dunking them in water and seeing how they do, okay? So for doing that, I'm just going to take some paper towel, and I saw this from a different YouTube channel. I can't remember what it was. I think I saw it about a year ago or so, and what he did was he just put some of the paper around the ferro rod or inside, and I hope this does not get stuck. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right, hang on. We're going to fit it in there somehow. There we go. And then the StrikeForce here. We're going to wrap it around the ferro rod because this one has a bit more room, and this one does have storage for Tinder. I have a cotton ball in there real quick. We'll light that up in a minute. So we are going to put this around the ferro rod, close it up, and dunk it in some water. So here we have the water and the ferro rods. So first the StrikeForce. You guys can see there it's submerged in water. And the reason I have the paper towel in there is to see if any water got in. These are supposed to be watertight, not waterproof. So if you dropped it in a little if you dropped it in a river or a pond, or just, you know, there was some water because it overflowed from rain or something like that, you would be able to see from this view if it got wet or not. So let me just dry these off real quick. Okay, so we'll open up the SparkForce, take this out, and it is wet. So the SparkForce, you guys can see the water there. The SparkForce failed that. And the StrikeForce failed as well. So they are not watertight. They are just very, they snap together very well and hold that. So let's see if the Tinder got wet. Okay, so the Tinder did not get wet. It doesn't feel like, I have another cotton ball in there. Let's see if I can get that out. So, Tinder did not get wet, but I guess what they meant was that the Tinder compartment was waterproof. So I guess what they do is this goes in here, creates a seal, and this part up here is watertight. So let's light these two cotton balls up. I'm gonna spread them around a bit, get more surface area. Oh, I forgot. Somebody suggested, because I said that this striker is double-sided and you can use it on both sides. So if I wanted to strike it like that or like that, it would work. And this one is not, but I believe it was Robert Fireline Winkler said that I should file this edge because it does not strike on this side. And so I'm going to file this and get it up to 9 degrees as well so I can use it, because that is one of the things I don't like about this that I do like about this. So let's light this up. There we go, 1 strike for the UST SparkForce. Now we're gonna flip this cotton ball up. I'm gonna put this one out really quick. And we're going to strike this one. So let me demonstrate what I meant when I was talking about this. You can strike it like that, but you can't strike it that way, and you can strike it that way, but you can't strike it that way. This one you can strike it all 4 ways. So let's try to light this cotton ball up here. First strike as well. These ferro rods both have high magnesium content. So I just wanted to show that to y'all guys because both of these are great ferro rods. I've been EDCing this ever since I got it, which was about a week ago. I posted the review sometime later, but I have had this for about a week and had this one for a couple months, and I really like this one, but the problem was it was too bulky to EDC, but I can EDC this one, and it's just a great ferro rod, so I highly recommend both of these. They're great products. Problem is they are not watertight, and I will talk a little bit more about that. I have a video that will be coming soon, and it's going to be a comparison between the Exotac Nano Striker XL and the Aurora Fire Starter by Solo Scientific. So that should be interesting. Both of these are supposed to be watertight, but we will test that out. So thank you guys for watching. This is Caleb with Priority Survival.